What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on some more on the white EK. We're going to go ahead and, while it's nice out today, it's not freaking cold. It is middle of February almost, and it is absolutely a beautiful day. It's like almost 60 right now. So I figured while we can, we'll get these old school KYBs. Literally, I had to scrape some of this off, and you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but they're old school KYBs, and these things are absolutely just junk. I mean, these things are done. Even the backs, old school freaking adjustable knobs. I don't know if you guys remember those back in the early days when they had these big old dials on there to adjust the stiffness and stuff, but yeah. So we're gonna be taking those out, and I'm gonna go ahead and get these Blox coilovers installed, and I'm really curious to see what these are gonna look like after I get this all cleaned up. So we're gonna get started on that today. A lot of you guys know on Hondas, just like me, after working on these darn things, these bolts, some of these do not like to come out very well. They do not come out very well. So I don't even know how long this car has been sitting like this. This could be 20 years old in this setup, so who knows. So we're going to start trying to tackle this part, and hopefully it's not a headache today. But that's why I'm trying to do this on the nice day, and hopefully I can get that in and out done, and then we can move on to the next step. And then I'm probably going to try to work on my car too. I'm going to pull the valve cover off. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this off since this is broken from a long time ago. Oh, look. There's a spider. There's a baby spider right there. Look at him. Hey, buddy. Ah. Little spider. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and probably take my valve cover off and cut that today. It's such a nice day. I try to get some stuff done. And then I'm still waiting on to find these bearings. I don't understand why it's so hard to get these bearings for this motor. So I'm trying to make some phone calls today too, and see if I can get some bearings to get these rod bearings ready to go. So trying to find some of them, and then start putting some of this other stuff together, hopefully real soon. So right now I'm going to try to get the suspension knocked out. Oh, and probably take my car out to the car wash because it's been sitting so long, and she is dirty, like literally dirty. So we might do that today while it's nice out. But yeah, rather than that, guys, I'm gonna get started, start getting this suspension torn apart, and hopefully we don't have any issues. Take out the 17 on the bottom, drop this 14 real quick. This will come right out, but we are getting adjustable camber arms as well, so I might as well just go ahead and take these stock ones off as well. And the rear is going to be the hard part, so I'm going to go ahead and knock this front one out real quick. That won't take too long, and then let's tackle the rear, which will probably going to give me a big old headache, but we'll see what happens, guys. Alright, so I'll go ahead and yank these off real quick. Super easy, obviously. Took me 2 seconds, but look at this. Look at this spring travel. You literally, like, what? Look how, that's like almost 3 inches, probably 2.5 inches of just looseness. This was like wedged up in there. This is how it was set. I just took this out, and then you see this side, same thing. Like, and you see how old they are. Look at the top. Look at the bushings, the bump stop. Look how old that is and corroded. I don't know if you can see that. Here, let's see if you can see it in the light. Oh, you can see that. GoPro will pick that up. Look how corroded that is. All old. I mean, things are blown out like hell. So, get rid of those pieces of crap. And put on some new ones. Let's go ahead and pull these out real quick. Blox racing shorts here. These these things are like 20 years old. Look at that. And then now look at that. Now those are gonna look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those mounted up. Those are nice. These are your HS series coilovers. Now I'm really curious how these things ride compared to mine, because if you guys know, on my car I have the drag set up, the DS drag coilovers, and they're really aggressive, but they're nice. I like them, not complaining at all. Really love them. So I wonder how. I wouldn't say they're great for street, not at all. They're, if you got smooth roads, awesome, but not recommended if you don't. I mean, they are aggressive. His, I don't know how that's going to be. His might be a little bit more comfortable, so we'll see how those go. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, get those mounted up, and then tackle the rear. Just as I suspected. At least the body bolts came loose. These two didn't want to come loose, and I think that one over there on the same shock one didn't want to come loose either, so we'll see. Nope. Well, so I'll get the torch out, heat it up, put some heat to it, and see what happens. Hopefully it'll come loose after that. Let them soak with some WD-40 for a little bit, and some PB blaster, and hopefully they'll come out. I really don't want to have to cut those, but that's part of the Honda life on these darn things. I've dealt with like a ton of these. I don't want to do it, but I have to maybe. So we'll see. So while that's sitting there, I'm gonna get the torch out and set that up and see if I can heat those bolts up and see if I can get them out. Well, obviously, as you can tell, I had to get the cutoff wheel out because that bolt was not coming out. So got her cut. You can see that she's out now. I left a little bit of thread. I don't know if you guys can see right up in there, but I left just a little bit on there to grab on the thread so I can still use. I don't know if you can see that up in there, right there. Hopefully you can see it. That way I can still use the factory weld area. So yeah, I got that side done. Hopefully the other side goes good just like that. And rather than that, I can drop all this crap out. The only thing that's holding me up on now is just the two, or just the the two top bolts or nuts up there. So these can come out because they're junk, complete trash. So we're gonna get the other side done, and then we'll see what it looks like with all the new coilovers sitting on it. we go, guys. She's out. These old KYBs. Wow. Junk. Just old. And then the lower control arms. You can see where I had to cut it. And like I said, now all I gotta do is get that middle piece out right there, which will be easy. Pair of vice grips come right out. Get some new bolts and nuts. Now we can install the new Blox suspension on it. So now we're gonna go ahead and try to get these trailing arm camber, stock camber arms off here off, and then we're gonna get some adjustable ones and stuff like that. So that'll be next. But right now I'm just gonna go ahead and take a break. So I'm gonna go change the oil in my car, and I'll come back at this here later. Do a couple other things real quick. I'll shut this off. But yeah, had to grind and beat the crap out of that, but I got them out. So now all 4 shocks are out all the way around, and we're putting on 4 brand new coilovers. So I got the other set over there. That one's off. I'm working on the rest of the stuff, so I got all this other stuff I got installed too. But yeah, I can't wait to see these things on there. I can find some nuts for them real quick. Get these put up in there. Get the rear done. So looking good, guys. Coming along. Get that suspension done. Yeah. Oh, I found my fender roller. Forgot all about that a long time ago. I finally found it. It was in the back of his car. I remember when I was moving a long time ago, months ago, last July or something, when I was in the middle of moving, I put it in the back of his car. So I finally found my fender roller, so I can use that to roll my fenders when I put my wheels back on. So yeah, so we gotta get back at it and change the oil in my car real quick. All new coilovers all the way around. It looks good. I like the silver and the red on the white. That's gonna look really good with everything else that's gonna be going with the package. It should look really good once it's all together. Silver, red, white, and black. Or chrome, I'm sorry, it's chrome, not silver. But it should look really good under there. So yeah, guys, it's coming along pretty darn good. One step at a time. Still waiting on the bearings, that's it. But until then, I'm trying to knock out this little stuff, and I'm waiting on adjustable upper control arms and rear control arms. I mean the camber arms, not control. I'm sorry. I'm waiting on adjustable camber arms and stuff, so we can get all that stuff figured out. Probably get some new bushings in the front end, new brakes. She's looking so good, guys. Just got it all washed up, back from the car wash. Even though she's probably gonna get dirty anyways this week. Just got my tags done on it too yesterday, so now I'm ready to take it out to test and tune, and hopefully I can make some passes this year and see if we can turn up the boost. So finally got that done. Just been cleaning and organizing a lot of the house and the garage. Yeah, things have been going pretty good. Things are going really, really good. Just slowly but surely. I mean, now that I'm a homeowner, I bought the house and all that stuff, me and my wife, and we can, you know, focus on getting things caught up in our lives. So, you know, things are going slowly but surely. So we're going good, guys. Man, look at that. Those coilovers look so much better. This car is going to look so good. It's going to be completely different when it's done. Not even the same car as last March. It'll be 1 year. Hopefully I can get this thing freaking solved. I got to figure out the bearings. That's it. So rather than that, guys, I'm going to call it a night here. So on to the next one. We'll see you then. Peace. What's up, guys? Cock-a-doodle-doo. There's a bunch of chickens in my yard. My neighbors over here, they got chickens. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's the next day. I was gonna come out here and roll my fenders on my Civic today, but we got a cold front coming in here in a couple hours. I got my fender roller over there. I was gonna try to see if I can roll these out from my wheels and get rid of that inner liner area. So Yeah, I was gonna take all this off today and try to roll my fenders to fit my wheels, but since we got a cold front coming in, I think I'll wait to do that. I did get to the Harley. This is an 01 Harley Davidson. Can't remember exactly what the model, what they call it, but it wouldn't start. It started last year, and I'll just give you a little rundown on it. I did not film any of this at all. I'm not a bike guy. I don't know too much about motorcycles, but I kind of use my car knowledge to kind of figure this out. So it did run last year just fine. Parked it, sat all winter long. We tried charging the battery, and which the battery's over here. We tried charging the battery, and with a trickle charge and all that stuff, and it smelled like rotten eggs, like sulfur. So the battery took a shit, and we put a new battery in it. Still didn't want to start. Checked grounds and all that stuff, and found out, and it turned out, well, it didn't turn out. So I was looking around, and this ground right here, oh, you see back there, that whole plate was broken where that ground goes to. So we thought it was that. So we had that kind of welded back up and tacked back in place. So this box is sturdy now. Thought it was that. It was a bad ground. Not a bad ground. Tested spark with my spark plug tester. We did have spark. Then it just stopped making spark. So we thought it was the coil. So we took the coil out, had that tested, put new plugs in it. Still no spark. So I kind of did some research and looked around and all that stuff. Did some reading on these bikes like Softails and stuff like that, and these 2001, 99, 98 models and stuff like that. Well, turns out it was the crank positioning sensor. So I ordered a new one of those. I waited about 2 weeks for just that sensor, and it runs, excuse me, and it runs from that spot right there underneath here into that loom, which you can see right there, into that loom, and then runs all the way along the body, and it tucks itself all the way up through here and then plugs it excuse me, and then plugs in right here at that little switch right there. So I ran a new switch, a new crank positioning sensor, and this thing fires right up now. So I'm super stoked on that. So I fixed the bike. Yeah, we'll fire it up real quick, make sure she fires. Put a quick jump on it. She sounds so good. So there you go. So got that solved. She fires up. Once she warms up, put the choke back in, I guess. She's a little cold. Remember, it is getting cold out here, so it was a cold start, but yeah, she's running, guys. I got the bike running. Well, thanks to my buddy Chris too. He helped me out last night, but like I said, she is running, and his dad is actually buying the bike this weekend. So yeah, just want to let you guys know the bike does run. I finally got that gun, and yeah, just trying to get little things knocked out of here. Hopefully make more space over here, because all this stuff is going in the garage sale here real soon. So yeah, running that, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get some other stuff done. I think today, since I'm not gonna roll my fenders today, I'm gonna wait until it warms up. A nicer day to do it. I was trying to get a ring made out here out of some sheet metal, but we'll see how that goes. Is right here. It's got a perfect circle, and then I kind of figure out where I want to make the teardrop area. So hopefully it will look kind of similar to this, and then I need to cut out the shape for my exhaust. So I'm gonna get this template done first real quick, and then we'll see how that comes out. I've never done this before, so I don't care if you judge me. Like I said, it's a rough cut, whatever. You know, it's all trial and error. I mean, all I got is a cutoff wheel and a piece of sheet metal. So I'm gonna go ahead and attempt what I gotta attempt, see what it comes out like, and hopefully it looks better than that though. So we'll see what happens. I haven't got it all the way cut yet, but she don't look too bad for just a whizzer wheel and a rough cut. I mean, she's pretty even. She don't look too bad. Just got to get that center hole cut for where my exhaust is going to go, but that should be enough room, and it looks pretty decent. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I don't have a machine shop. So, or laser cutter, plasma cutter, which I wish I did, or something I can just burn it out, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. It's homemade, so don't really care. I'm gonna keep cutting it out. Check it out. Got it cut out, cleaned up, and there she is. I mean, I cleaned up the edges, kind of deburred a little bit with the whizzy wheel, and check that out. There's the hole. Boom. Now I should be able to, when I clean up the hood a little bit, but I'm going to cut out where my exhaust is. Take this off. Now you can see on that bag right there, see that? And I can cut that out and match that to this, and then I can put it on my hood. And get rid of that ugly hole that's just cut out, and just put this on there. And then I got a rivet gun. I can either rivet this, or I got some inserts or something. I'll figure it out. Don't really care. This hood is just pretty much a big old template anyways. So homemade, it works. I had a piece of sheet metal. There's my teardrop. So I'll go ahead and finish that up. It is what it is, and then see what it looks like on the after.
Hondas.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Well, I'm blaming it on that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, got my buddy Chris out here. His dad, he's out here to buy the bike. Well, he finally bought the bike. Been going through the issues, which I've been telling you. So he's gonna start it up for the probably the third time now.
Yeah.
He's happy. Chris is happy. Oh, yeah. Still a little bit cold, but cool, it's all got a little bit. That's all right. Yeah. This next is gonna get a little. After like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Like I said, I'm glad I got better sense as I'm older now, or I would take that bad tire for a ride anyway.
Yeah.
Seriously, I would.
I'm glad we got it running for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to hear it. She's a beaut. Take good care of her.
Oh, you know I will.
Yeah. Gonna ride the shit out of her.
And you know, and like I said, that's how she started up last year. And then when it sat, it went from the battery issue to now, and it's just like now it fires up every freaking time. But you know, that's all she needed was some loving.
Yeah.
She just needs someone who's like, hey, someone give me a little bit of a back massage, and you know,
Yeah. I've been
break me
feeling
back
left
in.
out. You're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, the episode wasn't that entertaining. Wasn't a lot, really, too much going on. I was just trying to get a little bit of small stuff out of the way. But yeah, other than that, guys, the bike is sold. I'm happy. It runs. Just trying to get a little stuff done on the car. I know, like I said, I know it's not really much exciting at all, but little things make a big difference. So on that note, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.